Well, hey fans, welcome back to another movie review, and today we're talking about the best Christmas pageant ever. So, the best Christmas pageant ever is a Christmas family drama directed by Dallas Jenkins, starring Judy Greer and Pete Holmes, and it follows this mom. She's a member of the church. Her name is Grace, and she is given the opportunity to direct the annual Christmas pageant. And in an effort to change it up a little bit, she ends up inviting this family of juvenile delinquents, the Herdmans, to have roles in the play. Now, the Herdman kids are known throughout the neighborhood of just being awful and doing whatever they can and whatever they can get away with, and not really being a godly Christian family. And it is her experience with having them join this play, spending time with her daughter, seeing what the true meaning of Christmas is, that brings this young family around. And I have to say, it was solid. It's a solid film. It's not like the best thing ever. If you are someone with strong Christian values, someone who likes Christmas, I think it's definitely a film for you to enjoy. It's definitely something the entire family can watch. And there are some scenes that made me laugh. And it does give off the vibes for an older Christmas movie, or even like a made-for-TV Christmas movie in some aspects. Like A Christmas Story, it is definitely in the same vein as that, although I don't think it is as memorable or as good. The best role in the movie for me per se, and I can't remember the actress's name, but the little girl who plays Imogene Herdman, I think she did a great job. And so, as someone who is tough and really inside wants to try to be different, wants to try to be better, I enjoyed her performance. Judy Greer is fine, Pete Holmes is fine, but the girl that plays Imogene is who really stands out. Some of the dialogue is very bland, cheesy, and I think that is more akin to the fact that the movie just feels kind of out of time. Not that it is poorly written like some faith-based films are. This was created by the people who created The Chosen, so I think that they are, working harder on get rid of that stigma that, faith-based films can't also be good. And like I said, if you have a family, you want to take the kids to see something, I think this is a good movie to see. I took my daughter and her friend to see it. They both enjoyed it. My only real gripe was, in terms of like a Christmas movie, me personally, Christmas is the day after Thanksgiving up until Christmas Day. So the studio sent us to an advanced screening of this. We were able to like get free tickets and go, and we saw it like on November 2nd, and I'm just not in the Christmas mood yet. And I just, like I said, I kind of enjoyed it, but like being in the Christmas mood, I think helps Christmas movies do better. So this is something I would have released at the beginning of December, but I know it's a movie, it's a business. They're trying to make some money. They don't want to have to compete with all these other films. But as a faith-based film, that audience will show up no matter what. So I think they could have gotten away with it. And at the most, they could have done the end of November, if they wanted to get it out before December. And back to the laughs, some of the things that I like that really stood out as wholesome to me, like when the kids curse, of course, they don't like bleep it, it's just muted, but you kind of know what they're saying, but you can't really make it out. The fact that these kids are like smoking cigars and lighting things on fire and cursing, it is kind of funny to see. And they don't really set like a time period. Like most of this movie takes place in the past, but you don't really know what time period that is. I'm gonna assume the 80s, but I didn't really pay attention to the technology to see, and I couldn't find any dates or calendars. I could probably figure it out. It was at the 75th anniversary of this Christmas pageant, so maybe they allow you to figure it out that way. So it could have been the 70s, I guess. I'll have to go back and see, but I really would have liked a date nailed down for the time period the story was taking place. There are some things that just, to me, and this is just me, the Herdman family, if this was a family today, they would have been taken away by Child Protective Services. Like the things they were able to do and get away with, the fact that you never see their mom or their dad, and none of that would fly today. And I would love to see like a modern adaptation of this story and what they would change to make it work, especially with the Christian aspects of the story. And that is the main key that I think you'll take away from this film as a Christian. If you have children in your town who are clearly in need of help, and the people in the town don't seem to be helping this family at all, don't seem to be helping these kids, don't even seem to be reaching out. I mean, there's like an allusion to the fact that, once a year the dad actually, takes them a ham or something like that. But it's like a double-edged sword. Yes, these kids from this family are being ungodly, but none of these godly people beforehand were trying to help them and bring them in. So that's an interesting aspect of the story as well. But yeah, if you like Christmas movies, if you like faith-based films, check it out if you want. In terms of a score, I'm going to give it a solid 5 out of 10. So there's that. But thank you guys for joining me for this movie review. Remember, you can find the full review on YouTube and the website, flipfrogllc.com/flixfrog. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. And please, pretty please, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, Merry Christmas. Or better yet, Happy Thanksgiving.